Ma'am. Today we are going to learn quadratic equations, class 10 math, NCERT. You are ready? Shall we start? Here we go. Children, we are almost nearing the board examination. Hardly 10 days left for us. So now I'm going to give you different kinds of problems. So you get an idea how to solve those problems if it comes in the board paper. But these are all the problems are repeatedly asked in the question paper. So once you solve these questions, I tell you, you will be thorough with this quadratic equation chapter. And you have to be very patient and determined to sit and solve each and every problem as I'm doing here on the board. So get your notes and get the hints and go accordingly with the concept. I'm sure you will do quadratic equation at the exceptionally well in the board examination. Hope you all are ready with your ledger notebook or your A4 size paper. So hope you are ready. Shall we move on to the questions? Children, we move on to the first question. Solve for 8x squared minus 22x minus 21 is equal to 0. Now, what is the hint here is you have to multiply the coefficient of x squared with the constant term. So on multiplication, I get the product 8 into 21, which is equal to 1 8s are 8, 8 2s are 60, 168. Now, I have to find the factors such that the addition of the factor, the sum must be equal to minus 22 and the product must be equal to minus 168. So I should get this kind of products. So the factors. So how do I get it? Let me go for finding the prime factorization. 2, 8 2s are 16, 4 2s are, and by 2, 4, 2, and 2, 2, 1, and by 3, 7. Now, you randomly choose the multiply the factors and try to get your sum as minus 22. Now, I'm going to have my factors as 7 2s are 14, 14 2s are 28. Let me have my 28 and the left factors are 3 2s are 6. Now, you can see here minus 28 plus 6, you get minus 22. And when you multiply minus 28 and 6, you get minus 168. So your factors, you got it very easily. So you will have your splitting the middle terms such that my factors are minus 28 and plus 6. So I would go with 8x squared minus 28x plus 6x minus 21 equal to 0. So now I will group the term for splitting the middle term. So group it. So I would have here 4x is common. I'm left with 2x minus 7 plus here 3 is common. So I'm left with x minus 7. So I must have 2x minus 7 into 4x plus 3 equal to 0. That is 2x is equal to 7. So x is equal to 7 by 2. And 4x is equal to minus 3. So x is equal to minus 3 by 4. As simple as that. Second question, it says 9x squared minus 3x minus 2. The same concept, 9 2s are 18. So I would go for finding the factors for 18. Ma'am, you went for this factor for the prime factorization, but here you are going for the tables. Of course, this is a small number. 168 is comparatively bigger number. So I cannot go with the factors till 168. It is a bit difficult. So time consuming also. So I will go for the prime factorization. This is a small number. So I would have 1 18s are, 2 9s are, and then 3 6 are, and then you will get repeated 6 3s are. It goes on. Now I can see here minus 6 plus 3, I get it minus 3. So I have 9x squared minus 6x plus 3x minus 2 equal to 0. So I would have 3x is common. I would take, so 3x minus 2 will be taken outside. So I'm left again with 3x minus 2 equal to 0. So I would have 3x minus 2 into 3x plus 2 equal to plus 1 equal to 0. That's equal to each equated to 0. So x is equal to 2 by 3 and 3x is equal to minus 1. So x is equal to minus 1 by 3. So I got my values for x. Of course, you will have two values, at the most two values for the quadratic equation. Now children, we move on to the next question. X squared plus 2 root 2x minus 6 is equal to 0. So how do I get my factors here? Splitting the middle term. X squared plus 3 root 2x minus root 2x minus 6 is equal to 0. So now I will have x is taken outside, x plus 3 root 2 minus root 2 is taken outside, x plus 3 root 2 equal to 0. So I would have my x plus 3 root 2 into x minus root 2 equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 3 root 2 and x is equal to plus root 2 are the values for x. And the next question, we move on. So now here you have to multiply 7 in root 3 into root 3. You get 7 3s are 21. So the factors for 21 where the sum must be equal to 10. So 7 3s are 21 and 7 plus 3 is equal to 10. So you get your factors such that root 3x squared plus 3x plus 7x plus 7 root 3 equal to 0. Grouping the terms, I would get root 3x is taken outside plus x plus root 3 plus 7 is taken outside. So x plus root 3 equal to 0. So x plus root 3 into root 3x plus 7 equal to 0. So my x is equal to minus root 3 and my x is equal to minus 7 by root 3. So I got my x values, as simple as that. Children, we move on to the next type of question. Solve for x. And here in this, you have to frame the quadratic equation. So after finding the LCM and then by cancelling the terms with the opposite symbols, the like terms with the opposite symbol, and then you have to get the quadratic equation, then you have to solve it, of course. So here, of course, x is not equal to minus 1 and x is not equal to 0. That's the condition. Now, I go for finding the LCM first. So my LCM is x plus 1 into x. So I will multiply here by x and here by x plus 1. So this becomes x squared plus x plus 1 the whole square is equal to 34 by 50. Now I am going to expand this a plus b the whole square form. X squared plus 1 plus 2x divided by x squared plus 1 into x is x. That's equal to 34 divided by 15. Now I simplify 2x squared plus 2x plus 1 divided by x squared plus x is equal to 34 divided by 15. Now on cross multiplication, I get 30x squared plus 30x plus 15 is equal to 34x squared plus 34x. Now I have to bring every term to one side so that I can cancel it. So how do I get my equation now? The equation becomes 30x squared, 34x squared, that becomes 4x squared, and then 30x and 34x, that becomes plus 4x, and then I bring my 15 to the other side. This becomes 0, so this becomes minus 15. So my equation becomes, I write it on my left side, 4x squared plus 4x minus 15 equal to 0. So I can split the terms 4x squared plus 10x minus 6x minus 50 equal to 0. 4x, so 2x is common. I am taking out 2x and 2x plus 5 minus here 3 is common, so I would have 2x plus 5 equal to 0. So my factors are 2x plus 5 into 2x minus 3. So that's equal to 0. My x is equal to minus 5 by 2 and my x is equal to plus 3 by 2. As simple as that. Question, similar question. So my LCM is x minus 2 into x. So I would multiply this by x and this by x minus 2. So this becomes x squared plus 3x minus of 1 minus x into x minus 2. So you will have it a bigger bracket that's equal to 17 by 4. Now x squared plus 3x minus, open the bracket and multiply x minus 2 minus x squared plus 2x divided by x squared minus 2x is equal to 17 by 4. Now, I would have x squared plus 3x minus of, I have minus x squared minus 2 plus 2x plus 1x is plus 3x divided by x squared minus 2x is equal to 17 by 4, which is x squared plus 3x minus into minus is plus x squared plus 2 minus 3x divided by x squared minus 2x is equal to 17 by 4. I understood. Plus 3x minus 2x, 3x gets cancelled. 1x square plus 1x square is 2x square plus 2 divided by, I have x squared minus 2x is equal to 17 by 4. Now, I'm going to cross multiply to get my equation. So, on cross multiplication, 8x squared plus 8 is equal to 17x squared minus 34x. I get it. Now, I group the like terms. So, 17x squared minus 8x squared minus 34x minus 8 equal to 0. So that's equal to 17 minus 8, I get it, 9x squared minus 34x minus 8 equal to 0. This is my quadratic equation. I would have my factors as 9x squared minus 36x plus 2x minus 8 equal to 0. So, I got my factors such that grouping my factors, I get it. Take out the common 9x is taken outside. So, x minus 4 plus 2 is taken outside. I get x minus 4 equal to 0. Now, I get my x values as 9x plus 2 into x minus 4 equal to 0. So my x is equal to minus 2 by 9 and my x is equal to just the number 4. I got my values for x, as simple as that. Then we move on to the next question. So my LCM is x minus 2 into x minus 1. So I would multiply this by x minus 1 and this by x minus 2. So this is x minus 1 plus 2x minus 4 is equal to 6 by x. Now I can cancel it with 3x minus 5 divided by, I multiply x squared minus x minus 2x plus 2 is equal to 6 by x. Now on simplification, 3x minus 5 divided by x squared minus 3x plus 2 equal to 6 by x. Now cross multiplication, 3x squared minus 5x is equal to 6x squared minus 18x plus 6 2s are 12. So children, on simplification, I get the equation 3x squared minus 13x plus 12 is equal to 0. 36. So 9 4s are 36. So I split the term 3x square minus 9x minus 4x plus 12 is equal to 0. Grouping the terms, 3x is taken outside. So x minus 3 minus 4 is taken outside. So again x minus 3 equal to 0. So my factors are 3x minus 4 into x minus 3 equal to 0. So x is equal to 4 by 3 and x is equal to 3. I got my values of x. And now we see this question, 2x by x minus 3 plus 2x plus 1 by 2x plus 3 plus 3x plus 9 divided by x minus 3 into 2x plus 3 equal to 0. We have to solve this equation and we understood the LCM is nothing but this one. So I have my LCM x minus 3 into 2x plus 3. So I would multiply this by 2x plus 3 and this by x minus 3. Go this by integers number 1. And when I multiply, I get it 4x square plus 6x plus x minus 3 plus 3x plus 9 equal to 0. So when it goes to the other side, it automatically gets equal to 0. So I get this is equal to 0. On simplification, 4x square, 6 plus 1 is 7, 7 plus 3 is 10 and 10x plus 6 is equal to 0. Dividing by 2, I get 2x square plus 5x plus 3 is equal to 0. So you get your factors 2x square plus 2x plus 3x plus 3 equal to 0. So grouping the terms, you get it 2x into x plus 1 plus 3 is into x plus 1 equal to 0. So I get the factors 2x plus 1 to x plus 3 equal to 0. So x is equal to minus 3 by 2. But I have x plus 1 equal to 0, x is equal to minus 1. But children, when you put x is equal to minus 3 by 2, you can see here 2 gets cancelled. This becomes minus 3 plus 3. That whole thing will become 0. So this value is not possible. So x will take only this value. So you will write x is equal to minus 1 is the only value for this quadratic equation. Question 4x square minus 2 into a square plus b square into x plus a square b square equal to 0. You have to solve for x always, not for a and b. So now what I do is I just multiply this terms 2a square x minus 2b square x plus a square b square equal to 0. Now I group the term. So here 2x is common. I would take 2x minus a square plus here the common is b square. So I want same minus here. So I would take minus b square outside. So I'm left with 2x minus a square, that's equal to 0. So my factors are 2x minus b square into 2x minus a square equal to 0. So my x value is b square, x is equal to b square divided by 2. And the same way 2x is equal to a square, x is equal to a square divided by 2. As simple as that. It says solve for x, 9x square minus 9 into a plus b into x plus 2a square plus 5ab plus 2b square is equal to 0. Children, if you go for quadratic formulaic method, it will be very difficult to find. Why? Because your c itself is a bigger terms. So, bigger expression. So, you have to be a bit careful to find the factors for this quadratic equation. What I do is, when I look at this term, constant term, I understood I can further find the factor for this expression. So, let me take my constant term 2a square plus 5ab plus 2b square. So the factors for this are 2 2s are 4. So 4 and 5 is the factor. So 2a square plus 4ab plus 1ab plus 2b square. Now grouping the terms, I have 2a is common. So a plus 2b. So the same way b is common. So a plus 2b. Now you can have your factors 2a plus b into a plus 2b. So these are the factors for the constant term. Now I take the middle term. So the middle term says minus 9 into a plus b into x. So I can write this as in terms of this one. Why? Because if I multiply, or more or less I get the same, 2a plus, if I have plus a, 3a, and this will have my 3b. So if 3 is taken outside, 3 3s are 9. Somehow I get it. So what I do here, so minus 3 into, I just add these two terms, 2a plus b plus a plus 2b into x. Now you can see here 2a plus 1a is 3a, 3a into minus 3 is minus 9a. So I get minus 9a, and 1b plus 2b is 3b, 3b into minus 3 is minus 9b. I get minus 9b, and of course it's x. So I got my middle term as like this and the constant term like this. 9x squared minus, instead of this I'm going to write here minus 3 into 2a plus b plus a plus 2b into x plus, I have the constant term 2a plus b into a plus 2b, that's equal to 0. Now I'm going to multiply this and this, minus 3 into 2a plus b into x minus 3 into a plus 2b into x plus 2a plus b into a plus 2b equal to 0. Now I'm going to group the terms. You can see a plus 2b is common, and here 3x is common. So I would take my common factors out. So I get my equation, 3x is taken outside. So I'm left with 3x minus of 2a plus b minus, here I would take out a plus 2b is taken out, 3x plus minus is taken, so I would be left with minus 2a plus b, as simple as this. The same term I got it. Now my factors again becomes 3x minus of a plus 2b into 3x minus of 2a plus b equal to 0. So my 3x is equal to a plus 2b. That means x is equal to a plus 2b divided by 3. And here the same way, 3x is equal to 2a plus b. X is equal to 2a plus b divided by 3. As simple as that. Children, now we move on to the next subtitle, solving the quadratic equation by using quadratic formula. So now the quadratic equation, you know the standard form is ax square plus bx plus c equal to 0. Now the quadratic formula to find x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac divided by 2a. And we call the b square minus 4ac as the determinant, where this decides whether this quadratic equation has the roots or not. So is greater than 0, it has real roots. And if d is equal to 0, it has real and equal roots. So, and if d is less than 0, then no roots existing. So, this decides whether the quadratic equation has the roots or not. That's why we call this as discriminant. So, we write this discriminant as b square minus 4ac, and in place of here, we write this equation minus b plus or minus root d divided by 2a. So, you will find first d and then go and substitute. You get one alpha just by taking positive value, and then you get beta just by substituting negative value for root d. So, should we move on to the questions? First thing that you will do here is a is equal to 2, b is equal to 5 root 3 and c is equal to 6. This is what you have to do it first. Then you will write x is equal to minus b plus or minus square root of d divided by 2a. My d is equal to b square minus 4ac discriminant. So I am going to substitute 5 root 3 the whole square minus 4 into a is 2 and c is 6. So that's equal to, you have it, 5 square is 25, 25 into 3 is 75 minus 4 2s are 8, 8 6 are 48. So I would have 15 minus 8 is 7, 6 minus 4 is 2. So my d is equal to 27. So my root d is equal to 3 root 3. I got my root d. Now I'll go and substitute in my values here. So my equation, my alpha becomes, alpha is equal to minus b plus root d divided by 2a, which is equal to minus b is 5 root 3 plus root d is 3 root 3 divided by 2 into a is 4. So I get my equation such that that's equal to root 3 is taken outside. So I'm left with minus 5 plus 3, that is equal to minus 2 divided by 4 gets cancelled twice. So minus root 3 by 2 is my alpha. Now I have my beta. Beta is equal to minus b minus root d divided by 2a. That's equal to minus 5 root 3 minus 3 root 3 divided by 4, which is equal to minus 8 root 3 divided by 4 gets cancelled 2. That's equal to minus 2 root 3. So my beta is equal to minus 2 root 3, as simple as that. Now we move on to the next question. Here we write a is equal to 25, b is equal to 20 and then c is equal to 7. So let me find my d, which is equal to b square minus 4ac. So substitute 25 square minus 4 into a is, this is 20 square minus 4 into a is 25 into c is 7. That's equal to 400 minus 4 7s are 28. 28 into 25, I have to multiply 8 5s are 44. 5 2s are 10. 10 plus 4 is 40. 8 2s are 16. 1 5. So 0 10 1, that is equal to 7. So minus 700, which is equal to minus 300, which is less than 0. So no roots existing for this equation. Hope everyone understand how to find the roots. Children, we move on to the next question. Determine the positive value of k for which the equation x square plus kx plus 64 equal to 0, as well as the next equation x square minus 8x plus k equal to 0 will both have real roots. Real roots means what? You will have d is greater than or equal to 0. So that means b square minus 4ac is greater than or equal to 0 for both the equation. So let me find my b square. K square minus 4 into a is 1 and C is 64 is greater than or equal to 0. So K square is greater than or equal to 256. So I would have my K is greater than or equal to 16. Similarly, I go for 8 square minus 4 into K greater than or equal to 0. So 64 is greater than or equal to 4K. So K is less than or equal to 16. So here K will be equal to 16 and more than 16. Here K will be equal to 16 and less than 16. This equations will have the real roots. Our question is, determine the positive value of K. So one such value for which both the equation will have real roots is that value K is equal to 16. Why? Because this will take the value 16, 17, 18, etc. This will take the value 16, 15, 14, etc. So in this 16 is the only value where these two equations will take the real roots. Children, now we go for this question. Find K for which given equation has real roots. See, the first equation is kx square minus 6x minus 2. So let me have my real roots means b is greater than or equal to 0. So b square minus 4ac is greater than or equal to 0. B square is minus 6a whole square minus 4 into a is k and c is minus 2 is greater than or equal to 0. So 36 minus into minus is plus, 4 2s are 8k is greater than or equal to 0. So 8k is greater than or equal to minus 36. So k I get cancelled. So by 4 2 4s are 9 4s are. So k is greater than or equal to minus 9 by 2. For all the values k greater than or equal to minus 9 by 2, this equation will have real roots. So children, in this case also d is greater than or equal to 0. That means b square minus 4ac is greater than or equal to 0. My b square is 3k the whole square minus 4 into a is 9 and c is 4 which is greater than or equal to 0. I can write this as 9k square minus 9 into 16 greater than or equal to 0. 9 is taken outside and becomes 0. So k square minus 16 is greater than or equal to 0. So k square is greater than or equal to 16. Now k is less than or equal to minus 4 or k is greater than or equal to plus 4. This is inequality concept. That is x square minus a square is greater than or equal to the 0. Then x square is greater than or equal to a square. That implies x is less than or equal to minus a and x is greater than or equal to plus a. So the same way I got it, k is greater than or equal to plus or minus 4 where k is less than or equal to minus 4 and k is greater than or equal to plus 4. Now the same way we go for a is 5 and b is minus k and c is just 1. So we will have d is greater than or equal to 0. B square minus 4ac is greater than or equal to 0. So minus k the whole square minus 4 into a is 5 and c is 1 which is greater than or equal to 0. So k square minus 20 is greater than or equal to 0. So k square is greater than or equal to plus 20. So k is greater than or equal to plus or minus root 20. So how do you write it? So we will write k is less than or equal to minus root 20 and k is greater than or equal to plus root 20. So that's the value for k. Children, look at this question. Find the values of k for which the equation has no real roots. So my equation is plus 5kx plus 16 equal to 0. It has no real roots means d is just less than 0. That means b square minus 4ac is less than 0. Let me write my coefficient. B is 5k and c is 16. So I would substitute here 5k the whole square minus 4 into a is 1 and c is 16 is less than 0. So 25k square minus 6 4s are 24, 64 is less than 0. So 25k square is less than 64. So k square is less than 64 by 25. That implies k is less than plus or minus 8 by 5. So how do we write it? We write minus 8 by 5 less than k less than plus 8 by 5. So in between this interval, you can see here the number line minus 8 by 5, 0 and plus 8 by 5. In between these numbers, in this interval, we can say that any values that if k takes, then it will have no real roots. That's the understanding of this question. A train travels a distance of 300 km at a constant speed. If the speed of the train is increased by 5 km an hour, the journey would have taken 2 hours less. Find the original speed of the train. Here, what are given? First you will write it. That is, distance is equal to 300 km. And what you are asked to find the original speed. So let the original speed, you will take it as x. So what you are asked to find, you will take it that as x km per hour. Of course, we just substitute only x, so I am not taking the unit here. So it is x km per hour. Now, I go for the condition. Now children, you must understand when the question comes with distance, speed and the time, your physics formula, that is speed is equal to distance by time, is the substitution in this question. We have to understand this is the concept we are going to use. Now, how do I use it? Let me have my first case. The case 1 is just simple. That is, distance is 300 and no time is given. The time is just as an ordinary time. So let me go and substitute. In the speed x, the distance traveled by the train is 300 km and the time is just normal time. If it goes in 10 hours, okay, let it be 10 hours. So I do not know how many hours it traveled. So I take it as just t. So if you want, you can write time is equal to t, which I do not know. So I will write it as t. Now, in this type of question, your aim is to bring x, t in terms of x. That's the best way of finding x here. So this is my first equation. Now I go for my case 2. The case 2 says if the speed of the train increased to 5 km, that means the speed becomes x plus 5. Here the speed is x only and distance is 300 only and time is t only. But here everything changes. My time would have been t minus 2 hours lesser, but the distance is the same distance, that is 300. Now I go and substitute x plus 5 is equal to distance is 300 divided by t minus 2. So I told you, you will bring it t minus 2 is equal to 300 divided by x plus 5. This is my second equation. In this second equation, you can take what is t here. So t is equal to 300 by x plus 5 plus 2. So this is actually my second equation. Now you can see the first equation t, second equation t, both are same variable. So I can equate the right hand side. So I'm going to equate both the equations. So I have my equations 300 by x is equal to 300 by x plus 5 plus 2. So now I bring it on one side. So 300 by x minus 300 divided by x plus 5 is equal to 2. Now 300 is taken outside and 2 it gets cancelled. So I would have 1 by x minus 1 by x plus 5. That 150 goes to the other side as 1 by 150. As simple as that. On simplification, x plus 5 minus x divided by x into x plus 5 is equal to 1 by 150. X gets cancelled. So 5 by x square plus 5x is equal to 1 by 150. On cross multiplication, 15 5s are 750 and that's equal to x square plus 5x. Now bring the equation x square plus 5x minus 750 equal to 0. X square plus 30x minus 25x minus 750 equal to 0. I got my factor. That's what I told you. You should know to pick up your randomly the factors. Now please take your common outside. So x is common. So x plus 30 minus 25 is taken outside. So x plus 30 again that's equal to 0. So x minus 25 into x plus 30 that's equal to 0. So minus 30 will not be the answer. So x is equal to 25 kilometer per hour. That's my answer. Then we move on to the next question. A fast train takes 3 hours lesser than a slow train for a journey of 600 kilometers. So the distance given is 600 kilometers. If the speed of the slower train is 10 kilometers per hour than that of the fast train, find the speed of the two trains. Now, you will take the speed is equal to x kilometer per hour. For which train? It is for slower train. So your slower train, the speed is equal to x kilometer per hour. That means what is the faster train case? Faster train, the distance is same. Distance is 600 kilometer. But its speed is equal to x plus 10 kilometer per hour. Why? Because this one is 10 lesser. That means that will be 10 more. And time is equal to, this takes the time the same, but this will take 3 hours lesser. That is t is equal to t minus 3. Hope everyone understand how to get the description for the two trains. It's asked find the speed of the two trains. Now, I know that speed is equal to distance by time. So, x is equal to, distance is 600 divided by t. So, that implies t is equal to 600 divided by x. So, I got the time. Now, for this case, I would have x plus 10 is equal to 600 divided by t minus 3. That implies t minus 3 is equal to 600 divided by x plus 10. So, this also I got it. Now, I have to get my quadratic equation. First t is equal to 600 by x and the second t is equal to 600 divided by x plus 10 plus 3. So, I equate both the equation, that becomes 600 by x is equal to 600 divided by x plus 10 which is equal to 3. So, plus 3. So, 600 is taken outside, 1 by x minus 1 by x plus 10 is equal to 3. So, this gets cancelled, 200. So, I have my LCM minus x divided by x into x plus 10, that's equal to 1 by 200. So, x gets cancelled. So, that's equal to 10 by x square plus 10x is equal to 1 by 200. So, now on simplification, I get the cross multiplication which would be x square plus 10x is equal to just 2000. So, I get my equation plus 10x minus 2000 is equal to 0. A is equal to 1, B is equal to 10 and C is equal to minus 200, 2000. So first I find B square minus 4AC, which is equal to 10 square minus 4 into A is 1 and C is minus 2000. That's equal to 100 plus 2 was 8. That is 8000, which is equal to 8100. That is my B square minus 4AC, which is my root D is equal to 90 plus or minus 90. X is equal to minus B plus or minus root D divided by 2A. That's equal to minus my B is 10 plus root D is 90 divided by 2 into A is just 2. So minus 10 minus 90 divided by 2, that's equal to 80 by 2, that's equal to minus 100 by 2, which is, this is 50 and this is 40. So my X is equal to 40 km per hour, which is the speed of slower train is 40 km per hour and speed of faster train is 50 km per hour. As simple as that. Children, a plane left 30 minutes later than the scheduled time, and in order to reach its destination 1500 km away in time, it has to increase its speed by 250 km per hour from its usual speed. Find its usual speed. Now children, the same case, speed is equal to x km per hour and distance is equal to 1500 and time is the scheduled time, the same timing. So in my case 1, what happens? This is what happening. Speed is equal to distance by time, speed is x and distance is 1500 divided by time. I want my time, that is 1500 divided by x. Now in case 2, something is happening. What is happening? That is, in case 2, the speed is increased 250 km per hour. It has increased. So x plus 250 and the time, it is already half an hour late. So t minus half and my distance is 1500. So my speed is equal to x plus 250 is equal to 1500 divided by t minus half. So I would get my equation, the second equation, as t minus half is equal to 1500 divided by x plus 250, which is t is equal to 1500 divided by x plus 250 plus half. So I got both my equation equated. We will get the speed 1500 divided by x is equal to 1500 divided by x plus 250 plus 1 by 2. So I go for finding my factors for this. So this will become, I take 1500 out, so this becomes 1 by x minus 1 by x plus 250 equal to 1 by 2. So I have my 1500 into, this is x plus 250 minus x divided by x into x plus 250 is equal to 1 by 2. So I get this gets cancelled. So 250 divided by x into x plus 250, which is equal to 1 by 1500 into 2 is 3000. So I get my equation, and on cross multiplication I would get that's equal to 3 into 25 is 75. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros, which is equal to x square plus 250x. So I would have my equation x square plus 250x minus 75. 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros is equal to 0. This is my quadratic equation. So children, we have to split this middle term x squared plus 1000x minus 750x minus 7, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros equal to 0. Group the terms. So x is taken outside, x plus 1000 and minus 750 is taken outside. Again x plus 1000 equal to 0. So x minus 750 into x plus 1000, it is the factors. So x is equal to 750 km per hour is my answer. Since x is equal to minus 1000, it's not possible. So my usual speed of my train is 750 km per hour. In this question, in a flight of 600 km, aircraft was slowed down due to bad weather. Its average speed for the trip was reduced by 200 km per hour and the time of the flight increased by 30 minutes. Find the duration of the flight. Children, we are talking about kilometer per hour. That's why I am converting minutes into hour. That becomes half an hour. If suppose 45 minutes or 40 minutes, you have to convert accordingly. So now my speed is equal to x kilometer per hour, and then my time is equal to usual time, and my distance is 600 kilometer. Now my case 1, it's nothing happening. My case 1, the same, that is x is equal to 600 divided by t, where my t is equal to 600 by x. But my case 2, the information is given. So in case 2, what happens? My speed is reduced to 200, reduced by 200. So x is equal to x minus 200 and the time increased half an hour. So t plus half, and distance is the same, that is 600. So here the distance is also 600. Now, such that speed is equal to x minus 200 is equal to 600 divided by t plus half. So t plus half is equal to 600 divided by x minus 200, and t is equal to 600 divided by x minus 200 minus half. So I get my two equations. I'll just equate it, both the equations. Equation 600 divided by x minus 200 minus half is equal to 600 divided by x. So I bring it on one side, x minus 200 minus 600 by x, which is equal to 1 by 2. Now on simplification, 600, take it out, 1 by x minus 200 minus 1 by x is equal to 1 by 2. So 600 into x minus x plus 200 divided by x minus 200 into x, that's equal to 1 by 2. So x gets cancelled. So I would have my 200. So I will have my equation as 200 divided by x square minus 200x is equal to 1 by 1200. So on cross multiplication is equal to x square minus 200x. Now my equation becomes 200x minus 2, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros is equal to 0. That's my equation. Now I would go for splitting the middle term. So minus 600x plus 400x, 6 4s are 24. So that's minus 2000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 0, that's equal to 0, comment. So 600, x is common, take it out. So x minus 600 plus 400 is common, take it out, x minus 1, 2, 3, that is 400 into x minus 600, take out x minus 600 into x plus 400, which is equal to 0. So my speed is equal to 600 km per hour. First equation, distance divided by speed, that's equal to distance divided by my speed is 600, which cancel, that is 1 hour is the duration of the flight. So the time taken by the flight to reach its destination is 1 hour. Question says 2 trains leave a railway station at the same time. So let my railway station be O here and my directions I make south, north, and then west, and then east. Now, the first train travels due west. So, from the railway station, it starts moving due west, and the second train due north. So, it moves due north. And if the first train travels 5 km per hour faster than the second train. So the speed of this train is x km per hour, but this is x plus 5 km per hour. Why? Because 5 km faster than the second train after 2 hours. So it takes 2 hours time. After 2 hours, they are 50 km apart. The distance between them is 50 km apart. Find the average speed of each train. So, let the speed of, I will have the train 1 and then train 2. So, you have to define the description. Here, the speed is equal to x km per hour, but here the speed is equal to x plus 5 km per hour. So, they start from O and the time is 2 hours. We are talking about 2 hours. The time is 2 hours. My distance is equal to speed into time. So, my train 1, the case goes like this. That is, my distance is equal to speed is x and time is 2 hours, which is equal to 2x. And this train 2, my equation goes, distance is equal to 2 hours into x plus 5. So my distance becomes like this. Now, they are having, let me name this as A and this is B. So they are 50 km away. So in right triangle, OAB, AB square is equal to OA square plus OB square. So AB square is given 50 square and OA square is towards west, so that is straight 2. So 2 into x plus 5 the whole square plus OB square is 2x the whole square, which is equal to 2500, which is equal to 4 into x plus 5 the whole square plus 4x square. So I can take out 4. So 4 and here gets cancelled. 6 4s are 24. 1 2 4s are 8 and 2 5 4s are. So 625 is equal to, I expand this x square plus 25 plus 10x plus x square, which is equal to 2x square plus 10x plus 25 equal to 625 plus 2x square plus 10x minus 600 equal to 0. So I can divide it by 2. So x square plus 5x minus 300 is equal to 0. Square plus 20x minus 15x minus 300 equal to 0. Group the term. X is taken outside. X plus 20 minus 15 is taken outside. X plus 20 equal to 0. So I have x plus 20 into x minus 15 equal to 0. That is, x is equal to minus 20 or x is equal to plus 15. So I got the speed of the trains, that is 15 km per hour. The two-digit number is such that the product of the digits is 12. When 36 is added to the number, the digits interchange. Their places, find the digits. Now, always two-digit number means, please keep this in mind, 10x plus y is the two-digit number. The tens place digit is x and ones place digit is y. So tens place digit is x and ones place digit is y. What is given here? The product of the number, that is the digits when it is multiplied, I get 12. So what is my ones place digit? That is y is equal to 12 by 6. So this is my y's ones place digit. Now, according to the condition, I have 10x plus this y is nothing but 12 by x. This is my number. So, my number is 10x plus 12 by x. You have to be very careful in arranging the number 10x plus 12 by x. But now, when I add 36 to the number, that is 10x plus 12 by x, and when I add 36, the digits interchange their places. That means 10 into 12 by x plus x. They interchange their places. Now, what are my digits? So, my equation becomes, I bring it 10x plus 12 by x plus 36 plus 120 by x plus, that's equal to plus x. So, now I bring all the numbers to one side. So, 10x minus x plus 12 by x minus 120 by x plus 36 is equal to 0. So, on simplification, I get my equation such that 9x minus 120 minus 12, 10 minus 2 is 8, and then 1 minus 1 is 0, that is 108 by x plus 36 is equal to 0. Now take the LCM 9x square minus 108 plus 36x equal to 0. I arrange it in standard form, plus 36x minus 108 equal to 0, dividing by 9, I get my equation plus 4x minus 1 9s are, and then 12, that's equal to 0. This is my quadratic equation. So, on solving this, I can solve it x square plus 6x minus 2x minus 12 equal to 0. Group the term, x is taken outside, x plus 6 minus 2 is taken outside, x plus 6 equal to 0. So, x plus 6 into x minus 2 equal to 0, that is x is equal to minus 6 or x is equal to plus 2. That means my tens place digit is 2 into the units place digit is 6, that is 12 by 2, which is nothing but 6, that is 2 6 are